Welcome to the Human Design Festival.
Live in Sofia and online worldwide.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Human Design Element Festival space. And we have here Nathalie from the Netherlands. And Nathalie, I'll just invite you to present yourself in a few words.
All right, so I live in Amsterdam. I'm a BG5 instructor or teacher, an independent instructor from the BG5 Business Institute, and I've been in human design for about 12 years, and I teach about group dynamic and train new consultants in the Penta and in the Wa energy.
So, here from the Human Design Element, we invite everybody to talk about their own element. So, is this your element, Natalie?
Yeah, for sure. So I have to thank you, Veronica, because you invited me last year. So it was the Human Design Festival in 2020. What is it today? 4, that I was
Yeah.
live in Sofia as well. And that was actually my first experience and experiment with an OC16, and it was awesome to do it live. And I also found, yeah, so my element is really being a teacher and holding space for my students. And so I do coaching, but I'm really a teacher and holding space. And I find that learning through experiential exercises, workshops, has such a exponential uh, better, that it lands, that people get it, that you get it in your body instead of all the just the theory being in the regular courses, which I teach as well. So what I did now is integrate in-person days every semester in my online courses as well, which I can do because I now only teach in Dutch. So the Netherlands, Belgium, where they speak Dutch as well, we can, travel and meet each other, which I couldn't do previously because I taught, online to the global community. And then I had the honor to do a cool experiment. Like it was hilarious. And what I found was that people, OC16 information, war information, it's quite complex. It's humanity, like it's politics, it's everything you see in the world, how we thrive, how we live, what society is. And when I teach it to the students that are in the OC16 consultant certification course, it's sometimes you go like, so what? Because there's multiple layers that are at work at the same time. You have pentas that collaborate, then you have the communication lines, you have the power bases, like, there's a lot of information. But what I found in the actual experiment is that there were people that didn't know anything about WA theory, that participated to just experiment, and then me explaining on beforehand a little bit, and then afterwards I did an evaluation, and I had it all laid out on the floor. They got it to a level that some of my students going through a year training don't even really get. They are still like mind theorizing it. So it's so potent to have live experiences of this information so that you really embody it, but also you won't forget. I'm sure everybody you asked that participated, and even Lucretia, you were there
I was just
online
watching
watching.
participating from my laptop, and I was like mesmerized. I was like,
Yeah,
this is
so I get
phenomenal.
goosebumps because this is it. And that was the fun part, just to explain. I was running around with the like a reporter, right? So the people online were really entertained. It was both ways. It was live and online together. But anyway, but it really gave a learning, because also like in participating and seeing other people move and then getting the explanation, okay, this is their design, they're pulled to this in group dynamic or whatever. Yeah, it was just fascinating. And so yeah, that's my element. I love playing, being playful with it. And I think the learning is way deeper if you get to be playful, creative, and have the space also to be to make errors because they had to organize a cocktail party, and like half an hour before it was still a big mess. So I was like, but it was so real. It's so real. Like you cannot lie to the field. You cannot lie to energy, right? So yeah, that's my element. If you ask about my element, that's my element. So
Amazing.
I'm going
I
to do
really
more and
think
more
we
like
should
this.
make a separate kind of immersion retreat only with BG5 information
Oh,
and
for
also
sure.
16.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I've been thinking about that, and yeah, Karen, hopefully she will be live as well at the festival, and otherwise she will for sure be online. But yeah, let's see if we can make it. And then but that's a dream that we've been talking about. We have so much that we do. So but yeah, totally. Because Lucretia, you also do VG5 and profit potential now as well, right?
Oh, yes, this is yummy. The list.
Yeah.
And I love the simplicity of problem solution.
Mm-hmm.
This is the perspective of BG5 generally. And I want to ask you maybe one last question about maybe you share what kind of pain point or problem did the knowledge solve for you?
Oh,
Or did it any?
did it
Did it
any?
solve any?
No, it did. It did.
I'm sure it
There
did.
is a case study we can, post maybe in the subscription. I can share the link to it. There is a case study on my case. I experienced actually between my Saturn return and my Chiron return. So for 20 years, several like intense burnouts and depression. About 10 times I went down. Mostly not too long, like 3 months, but the last time was 9 months, which was and literally, yeah, curtains, clothes, nothing. I don't even go out into my own garden. It's like and the way you see me now, all in colors and shiny and right, then there is nothing. I'm like there's it's a ghost, and it's really really tough to be in that space. But what the information brought me. My only channel is the former channel, the 52.9 of concentration focus. Um, if I have too much on my plate or too many scattered things I focus on, I have to focus on, I can only do it focused. So that's when it implodes. If I go like, oh my God, where do I start, where do I finish, nothing gets done. So I really 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 have to be very, I actually have a little you know, a little writing on my wall that because I am a generator, what I say yes to, and it's so easy for me to say yes to everything because if it's about this information, yeah, of course. And then I go like, and then I have too much on my plate. So is there really space in my calendar? Is it really a yes? Do I have the energy? Because that's the only definition I have in my cycle. Do I have the energy to focus on this, dive deep into it? And do I have the space for it? Because if I have several of these things simultaneously, I get that. So my big question in my life from 29 years old was why? Why, for God's sake, does this happen all the time? In my work, every time I was promoted to project manager or whatever, within half a year or a year, I would go down because you have to be more a generalist. You cannot really dive in. And I thought, gosh, can I not handle responsibility? Everything comes to mind. But yeah, knowing design and being a 5-1 as well, yeah, that's what it brought me. And then still, of course, you are every now and then triggered, and nobody's perfect. So I also step in my own pitfalls, but I know where it comes from, and I try to be diligent and not say yes to everything. But yeah, that
You can
was
self-regulate very quickly, I would say, from my experience. One could self-regulate
yeah. And still, I
quickly.
went down after knowing this knowledge. Also, it's. Because, yeah, I get excited. So I really have to be diligent about my energy. Because I'm very open and I don't realize it with two motor centers. Yeah, I think I can do it all. And then it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we're blessed to have people with only one channel,
Mm.
embodiment of it.
Yeah, now
Love
I'm
it.
true focus. If you that's what my students also say. If they're in my class, it's like there's no way out of it. You're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing, amazing. So Natalie will bring us the BG5 perspective to the festival and OC16. And even when we talk about the design of the year, we're going to talk also from the business side of it because those times that are coming, guys, it's following your strategy and authority, doing the things you love to do, and how to connect with the other, how to actually survive on the material plane because this is the business side of human design, the most practical side, actually. And it will bring, there is the potential to bring clarity and new insights and
yeah,
breakthroughs. Yeah.
yeah, and especially, the start of 2026, it's the last year, just a year from 2027, and the new era is going to be you really have to be yourself to be able to survive, but be yourself and connect. And how do we do that when there is no tribal glue? Because it's not, you cannot just fake it until you make it anymore. Huh? You really have to be true to yourself and connect with who really you connect with. It's going to be, yeah, the 59, right? So, yeah, so we're going to talk about that for sure.
Yeah. We're
Sure.
going to experience,
Yes.
experiment, embody, be together, and exchange our energies, learn from each other, and just be. It's
Yeah.
about being, right?
It's a big takeaway from what you will get in the festival to be ready for that last embodiment year before 2027.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to add that it is also the spirit of the entrepreneur, but not just from in the business frame, but just to have this kind of a lifestyle.
Mm,
How do I entrepreneur my day when I wake up? Like, how do I
mm.
manage myself? How do I manage my energy? How do I manage my reality? This is to be an entrepreneur, really making decisions, good decisions, hopefully.
Yeah, self-governance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Governance, yes. Cool.
Amazing. We
Looking
cannot
forward
wait to see
to
you.
being there again.
Yeah. We cannot wait to see you, and we hope also Karen joins,
Oh, she
and you
will.
guys.
Well, I hope she can make it live, but she will join
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, this is going to be a bomb.
Yeah.
So guys, wait for maybe bomb is coming from the USA.
Okay, see you guys 22nd till the 25th of January live in Sofia, Bulgaria. And if you cannot make it live, the next weekend from the 30th of January till the 1st of February for 3 days, we're going to have an online festival for people from all around the globe so we can meet and be together.
Yeah, and it is the energy of the new year, huh? I wanted to share that. So with the 41, we enter into the new year with this energy, the festival.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, bye
Let's get a
guys.
differentiated experience.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Be in your element.
Be
Yoo-hoo.
in your element. Yoo-hoo.
Would you like to join us?
And truly be in your element.